You know, we got a whole lot of stories about the bad cops in the news, but we don't ever talk about the good cops. Good cops can't make no money for the media, so they dwell on the bad. All you see in these traffic stops and everything else is cops brutalizing and even killing people. And that makes news. The Trayvon Martin case, that dragged on for like a year. But there was a cop who pulled over a lady, and she didn't have a kid in the safety seat, so they bought her one. How long can that go on in the news? But see, the good cops, it's their duty to report the bad cops, but they don't want to do it because they will be shunned in the police department. So they just keep their mouths shut. It's cold silence. And you see a lot of these traffic stops, and the people don't want to comply. And I see a lot of the times it goes badly because the people don't want to comply. Now, I don't care how rude they are to me. They come up to my car, license and registration. I'm not gonna ask them why. I just hand it to them because I am never ever in a mood to go to jail. Never. And they may not always have the right to do it, to arrest you, but they surely have the power. So why argue? Yeah, here you go. Now we got a lot of cops who they're not ready for people to be armed. So this one guy, he said, "Yeah, I got my certificate and everything." Cop told him to get out of the car for your safety, for my safety rather. He don't want to do it, so they dragged him out and arrested him. But like I said, these good cops are making it hard because I mean, really, how can you report them? You got to go to the same station with them. You got to work with them. So they just sit back and let these cops brutalize people, kill people. But they are good cops. You know there's good and bad in every profession. We all know that. We all know it. I've been stopped on several occasions and I always took power just by complying. A lot of times people like, what's your reasonable suspicion for stopping me? I can't do all of that. I can't take a chance on meeting one of them cops who gonna knuckle down to that. So I just go ahead and comply. That's my power. I send them on their way. I remember one time I was speeding and I didn't realize it. Cop pulled me over, asked me for my license. I gave it to him. That was it. I wasn't gonna argue with them. At the time, I was actually getting a ticket because my car didn't have a sticker. I didn't get a chance to get the sticker yet. It was sitting in front of the house. Cop was writing me a ticket. I said, "Oh, I'm getting a ticket." And he turned around with an attitude because he thought I was gonna have one. I said, "Well, what can you do? I couldn't afford to get it yet." He said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get tickets too." And I took control of that situation. Another time, I'm walking down the street to the corner store, and a cop car full of detectives, about 3 of them jumped out. They actually put a gun up to my head. "You move, I'll blow your MF head off." I didn't budge. About 5 seconds later, another cop pulled up, and a young lady, she got out. And she said that wasn't him. She apologized. The cop who pulled up with apologized. The 3 detectives apologized. I said, "What the heck? Let me go ahead and finish it off." I said, "Okay, that's okay. You had to find out." And they was in shock. They were in awe because they expected me to, yeah. Why you putting the gun up to my head? I don't know what somebody did to that lady. So, like I say, people, when you run into these cops, I mean, unless a cop is hell bent on doing you some harm, there's really nothing you can do about that. But for the most part, sometimes just complying will sometimes even save your life. Not saying that they have the right to kill you, but you just never know. Police have pride just like everybody else. They don't like to be told what to do, what they can't do. They don't like it. Nobody. So they'll arrest you just because you got a smart mouth. And like I say, I can't see these people who give these cops a hard time. I don't care how arrogant you are. I don't care. Like I say, I am never in the mood to go to jail. Never. So hey, here's my license. Here's my registration. Here's my insurance. Yes. And that's my power. I take control of the whole situation. I mean, because why fight somebody who can just get on the... Can I get some backup? 30, 40 cops there. And they all gonna tackle you to the ground. Why go through all of that? Take control. Take power. Recognize the good cops from the bad cops. Sometimes you got some cops that are actually good. They just got attitudes. So whenever I see, like I said, when I see these people giving the cops a hard time, and I be like, wow, they must have had nothing else to do. Nothing else to do in the course of the day but just take a risk on going to jail, messing up their Sundays. I ain't trying to go to jail. It's not worth it. I got a whole lot of power when I just say, okay, you got it. Anything else you need? Have a good day. I've been stopped by cops maybe in all my years of living maybe about 10 times, and that's not bad, according to where I used to live. But like I say, in every instance, I always took control by simply complying. You can bring the good out of a bad cop. And cops, they really don't have to explain that to you. They're supposed to, I guess. They should. They have to. Any reason you pulled me over? License and registration, please. Can you tell me why you pulled me over? License and registration, please. They don't want to tell you what's the purpose. They call they arrest you. You go to court. Who do you think they're gonna believe? You or the cop? They don't believe the cop. So yes, you got a lot of bad cops out there, and like I say, if you in the mood to go to jail, I don't know what to tell you. Just keep on arguing with them, because you can't win. So if you like this message, just like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And y'all have a good day.